What's up, y'all? I don't know about you guys, but I was completely blown away by Hiromi performing at the Tokyo Olympics. So I thought it would be fun to do kind of a deep dive on her piano solo that she played at the opening ceremony. By the way, this tune is called Spectrum by Hiromi. So we're going to be looking at three excerpts from this performance. And the first one is this kind of drum roll thing that she's doing with both hands. So here it is. It's kind of simple, actually, and I don't know if this drum roll thing is the most useful technique for anything other than Spectrum by Hiromi, but here's what it is. I'm literally taking my right finger and my left finger and just going back and forth, right, left, right. But here's the twist, all right? We're in some changing time signatures, which makes this kind of awkward and kind of tough to really groove with. So we're in 7/8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After the 3 bars of 7, she gives us one measure of 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the whole entire thing repeats. So it's 7, 7, 7, 6. You with me? So 7, 7, 7, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now a little trick, by the way, while we're on that. Counting 7/8, you don't want to really pronounce the 7 as 2 syllables. Not a good idea. It's going to mess you up. So I like to just say sev. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sev. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sev. If it were up to me, they would just change the word. Just change it from 7 to sev. Who has time for all those syllables anyway? So when we get to the 6/8 part here, I'm playing this G with my left hand, and then right hand picks it up. Right here, the left hand is there, right hand is there. And then the pattern starts over again. With this 6/8, it's another little tricky thing here because you have to kind of feel that 6/8 in 2 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Okay. So there's the feel of it. There's the pulse of it. This repeats a couple times. She starts doing some cool stuff down here in the left hand. Okay. Now, when you switch over to try to do this with just the right hand, you got to do that whole drum roll technique with just one hand. Here's how it goes. You use more than one finger. I always tell my students the more fingers you use, the faster you can play. So you could use 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, or you could use 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Doesn't really matter. Has the same kind of effect. We're doing this instead of this, all right? You can't. You're not going to be able to do it at 5,000 beats per minute like Hiromi if you're trying to do it this way, right? So even if you have to use another finger for that first one, real good idea to switch back to your main 2 so you can keep that pattern feeling nice and solid and consistent every single time you do it. That's what gives it that kind of machine-like quality to it where it's just pop, 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 pop. It's relentless, right? now forgive me because I'm doing this on an electronic keyboard, so that's my excuse of why I'm not going to play all this stuff at Hiromi's tempo. So crucify me in the comment section if you want. But this is a tutorial video, so you should want to have it kind of slowed down a little bit for practice, right? So here we have the sheet music for this. And as you can see, I notated this to go from right to left. Right to left. And then the right hand picks it up right here. I also put some nice little accents in here so that you can practice getting that pulse and getting that groove. I marked every single note here staccato. Why? Because if you hold these down too long, the hammer on the piano is not going to have time to come back up and hit that string again. And you're going to get something like this. That next strike is just going to lengthen the note. It's not going to hit it again. So play on the very back corner of the key and try to bounce the wrist up a little bit so that the key kind of bounces like this rather than trying to really dig in really deep with it. So everything is very, very staccato. And then here are the accents again to reiterate in the 6/8 measure, accent on the 1 and on the 4. And of course, we repeat this a few times before we get to the next thing. Make sure to hit that like button if you learned something so far, and subscribe to the Owen Adams Music channel. Hit the notification bell. Share this video with all the musicians you know, and leave me a comment too. What's your favorite thing that you've heard played by Hiromi? I've heard her do some jazz standards. I've heard her originals. I've been a fan for many years, but man, this Olympics performance was like, oh my goodness, I gotta do a tutorial on this and break it down. Even if nobody out there watches it, I'm gonna go back and watch this in like 10 years and be like, whoa, that was cool.